letting the songs do what they do. At what point do you start realizing which direction the record as, in its whole is going to be? Is that soon, or is that just at the moment when all is finished that you realize, oh, this is where it was going?
Yeah, usually it's that. I mean, you go into doing a record with hopes of you have your songs, you know where they seem to be pointing, and you know what you're going to try. But for us, it's usually an experiment, and you see what starts happening and what kind of tone happens, and then you respect it and let it do it, you know. But no, I like going in not knowing how it's gonna end, you know, and you know, I think almost not knowing for me is actually pretty vital for it to actually even be a creative process, a creative experience. You know.
Are you sometimes surprised by what you hear at the end of the day?
Yeah,
or is it always
positive and negative. But yeah, I mean, I think the ultimate goal is to outdo ourselves and to surprise ourselves, and I think if we were to make a record that didn't do that, we wouldn't put it out, or it just wouldn't happen. I guess the record doesn't happen unless that happens, you know.
Do you have an example of a song you were really surprised by when you first reheard it?
Well, the last song, "Something's Turning Over," that was kind of an interesting surprise. And then I don't know, I really just couldn't see in my head how the song was going to be, and so I just sort of went out and just played it. And pretty much that was it. It was sort of 90% there. But the other one is "Witches." You know, I'd had that song for a while, and I'd played it in a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different versions, different possibilities with that, and I thought I kind of had an idea of how I wanted to do it, you know, when we went in, and it quickly became a dead end. So we started trying some different things, and it ended up being this way more monstrous thing than I thought it would be, and a lot more. I mean, I remember it felt like a bold, especially lyrically, it just felt like this really bold song, but I couldn't figure out how to make you know, I guess I couldn't figure out how to make the music reflect that without forcing it. And I think it just sort of came together by, I don't know, just trying a couple different instruments and sort of hearing. I actually ended up playing it on a guitar that was tuned differently. I just sat and figured out, okay, I know the chords, and I have to sort of figure out a different way to, and that was sort of the impetus of it, is sort of the part that I thought that was most dear to it. I had to relearn a different way before the song sort of finally made sense.